Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Tuesday. Today is July 30th, 2024. Welcome to the Northeast Morning Devotion. Let us begin this morning by greeting our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Chanjin, Champanumge, Kyungbae, Paro. Thank you, and I would like to call up my mom to recite the Korean pledge.
가장 만세, 칠, 장을 겪자는 우리 가져온 참사랑고 전심하고 bunyan의 효통과 요달도엔 위하는 수로 통하여 심진몽과 세그를 완성하sol 만세하나이다.
And 7, our family, the owner of Chananguk, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on a culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. Thank you. And if I could have Mrs. Yoshiko, if you can offer us a prayer this morning.
Yes. Let me pray. Heavenly Parent, true parent, thank you very much for today. Today is July 30th, 2024. Every day, we receive the morning prayer, and then we receive the two parents, two mothers word from all leaders. This week is Pastor Naokimi, and also Dr. Word too for us. It was a very precious, and then many sisters, many young second gen, Hannah, and they also Janetta, many members can participate, and then making an effort to good condition, good close to the God, to mother's heart, and then unity with her, console the God, and then inherit the God to mother's heart, to mother's love, to save this world. We are very precious members. We are very precious, lucky members, lucky persons, as a chosen person from God, as our last days. Every day is very precious. Every day we have something to do. So we graduate, return to graduate, receive the God's love and return to graduate to God. And then every day want to go forward. Thank you very much today again. So I appreciate, and then all members pray together. The name of my name, Yoshiko Derorie, Breast Center of Aju.
Aju, thank you so much for your deep prayer. So beautiful. Thank you. All right, we will now go straight into some stretches this morning to wake our bodies up, to feel alive. All right, let's raise our hands to the sky. All right, now let's go to the left side. Awesome, other side. All right, now let's rotate our shoulders. I find myself looking at my mom, so we keep laughing. Let's rotate backwards. If you guys are standing, you should do some squats like Tyler Hendricks. I know I have to sit down, so can't really get my lower half, but all right, let's cross the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the one behind the back. If you can't, just as far as you can go. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Other side. You guys got it. Awesome. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's maybe get some wrists in here. Let's rotate this way. All right. Now the other way. Awesome. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. For the next 5 seconds, let's either shake your body, whatever you need to wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys. All right. I hope your bodies are awake. We can now go straight into our breakout room and share our gratitudes with one another. I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a great breakout room and could share with one another. For today, to share with us, if I can have Mr. Nathaniel Nitro. I also had him yesterday, but I couldn't welcome him up. So today is your day. If you could unmute for us.
Good morning, everyone. So funny. I was talking about sharing about gratitude of cell phone. Cell phones give us really time to communicate. I haven't been talking to my cousin for a long time, and then yesterday, finally, I was able to call him and talk to him, and also Isaac Akun, my son, who is now in Chicago. She's they're now together with Sunja. They're now staying together, but having their blessing. Anyway, something that I'd be grateful for, cell phone. But at the same time, cell phone nowadays, when I get back home, I heard the news that's giving a problem, especially for the youth right now. Something to be really worried about. They have this cell phone addiction. That there's a group of students, they have made experiments, things like that, to cell phone fasting for 7 days like that. They started. And it's really funny, but you think it's funny or things, but it's true. I think if this is happening to our second gen, something that we have to really be concerned and pay attention. That's all I can share. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. We will now begin our reading portion for today. I would like to welcome Pastor Naokimi as he will lead us in the reading and also give his reflection. All right.
All right, good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Tuesday. We'll continue with the reading of True Mother's Anthology, Book 1, and this next section is on the providence of salvation and Jesus. All right, let us read. The omniscient and omnipotent God could not let his creation of humankind, conducted in accordance with his ideal of creation, end up a failure. That is why he has continued to educate and enlighten humanity throughout human history. Anyone who has read the Bible can attest to this fact. God chose the people of Israel and educated them for 4,000 years, telling them that he would send the Messiah through them. Thereupon he sent Jesus as a savior of the people of Israel, but they in Judaism failed to recognize him. God created one man and one woman and planned to bestow the blessing upon them when they grew up and reached the marriageable age. However, even though Jesus came to earth as a man, the prophets of the time and even his own mother did not understand that he needed a spouse. Though the Bible does not record every instance of it, Jesus told Mary several times that he needed to get married. At the time, Mary failed to fulfill her responsibility. In the end, though Jesus was born as the only begotten Son of God who should have established the true parents, circumstances forced him to die on the cross. He had lost the foundation, the family, the tribe, and the people who could have helped him. The only path left for Jesus was that of the cross. Even today, Christians claim that they can be saved through the cross, but such is not the will of God. The only salvation that can be achieved through Jesus' cross is spiritual salvation. Even till now, God has been unable to fulfill his purpose of creation. Even till now, God has been unable to fulfill his purpose of creation. Humankind has had to go through such indescribable difficulties in their history as anguish, adversity, disease, and famine because God was not with them. Though he desired to be with them, he could not approach them, for they were the people of a world under Satan's dominion. Over the course of history, God established innumerable religions to enlighten humankind. In the Old Testament age, he chose the people of Israel and educated them through Judaism. The ultimate purpose of the Old Testament age was to send the Messiah. The purpose of sending the Messiah is to send a true person to the wrongful world and purify its society. However, he could not carry out the will of heaven with people who, due to ignorance, only think about themselves. God sent the Messiah after raising the people of Israel for 4,000 years, but they could not receive him. Thus, the Messiah could not fulfill God's will, and instead had to die on the cross. Even today, Jewish people do not recognize Jesus as the Messiah. Only a handful of Israelis are Christians. Think for a moment about what a difficult course of history God has had to follow. Until now, all we have done is to ask God for everything. We do not even try to know what God is like and what his circumstances are like. Consider the history of Israel recorded in the Bible. For a very long time, heaven raised the people of Israel and promised to send the Messiah. But when he did send the Messiah, what happened to make the people of Israel and the Jewish priests force Jesus to go the path of the cross? You need to know the sorrowful history. Was Jesus a man or a woman? Since he was a man, from the viewpoint of God's purpose of creation, he should have met a woman. And the person who should have brought this about was his mother, Mary. The Bible, however, tells us about the time when they attended a relative's wedding in Cana. And Mary said to Jesus that there was no more wine and asked him to provide some more. And he replied, "Woman, what have you to do with me?" Even though she knew Jesus was sent by God, Mary failed to grant his wish. As a result, Jesus was driven to the path of the cross. Okay, good morning, everyone. So, yeah, in this kind of section about Jesus, a few things kind of stood out. One was I've noticed that Mother tends to, more than John the Baptist, she kind of points to Jesus' mother as being responsible, or that she also failed to help Jesus find a bride. Typically, I remember growing up, Father, and also in our teachings, we emphasize John the Baptist as a key figure in what led to Jesus to the cross. But Mother, when I hear Mother, she actually emphasized a lot more the role of the Jesus' mother in not being able to support Jesus in finding a bride. So she mentions that several times in this passage alone. Yeah, and then the other line that really stood out was um, how much. Actually, there was one line about that how God had prepared a people, but he couldn't be with them because they were under the satanic realm. And I just felt like, yeah, what does God require in order for God's presence to be among people? And it said he needed to send one person that was of kind of his nature or his character, and in this case, Jesus. And yeah, I felt like even now there's so much strife and struggle and conflict in this world, and God wants to actually be with everyone and be in a realm of love and care, but God can't because he needs people who resemble his nature to be among the people in order to really provide that. So I really feel like through each of us really striving towards kind of resembling God in nature, connecting to God's love and spirit, that's what allows God's love to flow into society. And, what is salvation? What is it that Jesus brought? Of course, there is the purification of the blood lineage. But what that brings, I believe, is really God's true and original nature to spread throughout, through that person to society. And we, as those who have received the blessing or have been born into a blessed lineage, really we're better suited or kind of have a foundation to be able to share or connect with God's spirit, God's love. And in one sense, it's our duty and privilege to be able to share that love and that energy of God to those around us. And the final point that I was thinking about, um, there was a passage where it said that the whole point of the chosen people was to send the Messiah. And I feel like many times Mother uses Jesus' story as a parallel to help us understand her story. And she has emphasized in other passages where the whole point of Jesus' return was to establish the role of true parents, was to find the bride and really become true parents. And so by understanding the role and the significance of Jesus, we can better also understand the significance and role of true mother. So those are some of the insights from today's reading. I hope you guys can also reflect on the reading and think about what else came up for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Kimmy. I felt very connected to your sharing today. I really feel like God is always longing for his children to connect to him and to grow closer to him, and always looking for someone to work through. So for me, I felt very pleased by hearing this, and I was able to connect to it. So thank you. With the time we have, we will be able to go into some breakout rooms to also share what was on our minds and hearts through the reading and Pastor Kimmy's reflection. So I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Enjoy your breakout room. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had a great sharing with one another. I had Mrs. Lepaukin and Mrs. Akemi. We had a great sharing as well. We talked a lot about the importance of if Jesus found a wife and how powerful they would have been when they could come together and could unite. And she also mentioned the importance of when you do come together, you can create God's dominion and also multiply. So I thought that was very, very beautiful. But with the time that we have, we'll go straight into the reminders, and I will pass it on to Pastor Takino as he will share some announcements and also a prayer with us this morning.
Okay, good morning. Thank you, Hannah. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Okay. July 30th. Okay, let's this is our prayer point until August 4th or August 9th. The true mother's health and victory of her Brazil rally, victory for Korea as the father nation for the reunification of South and North Korea, victory for Japan as a mother nation, especially in her court case, victory for the USA as the elder son nation, all US leaders to unite as one with true mother, sending 1,000 new blessed couple to Korea next year, sending 250 ACLC blessed couple to Korea next year, making a 10 million donation for Chongwon-gun entrance ceremony, victory in the UCI case, the US president meeting true mother, revival of the next generation, all blessed families to connect to the Chong-Shin-won providence and establish a vertical alliance, 1,000 new family members joining. And I share the everyday same announcement, so I'm not sharing the detail, but we have August 3, we have a Christian Church, United Missionary Baptist Church. There were 6 couple hosted the officiator, and we have blessing ceremony. And this Sunday is a very exciting Sunday. We like to have a sports festival. The family also can join the sports game, soccer, basketball, volleyball, and chess tournament. And afternoon, in the evening time, we have a music festival, Hyojeon Music Festival. Okay, that's the announcement today. We're going to we'd like to invite Mr. Bruce Barnes as a representing player of the New Jersey Chonshinwon.
Good morning, Heavenly Parent. How lucky we are. How lucky we are. We have true Father and we have true Mother on this earth still. I pray we can help her. I pray we can help Father. I hope we can help ourselves also. This is just not true Father. This is just not true Mother. This is you. This is me. We all have the thing that we can contribute. On my heart and on my mind, mostly right now, is brothers and sisters and our blessed marriages. The old, the young, maybe especially for the youth. I do not believe in mediocre blessed marriages. The Father taught me that we can have super marriages. We can make super families. And we can do it. Making a super relationship between husband and wife makes you happy. Your children see happy. They want the same. So this is just not for us. We can't change our past, but we can change the next minute. We can change what we do. We can do it. Super blessed marriages for those who we want to bring next April 13th. Each one of us can do it. There is a book. There is a book. And many people say there is no book for marriage, but there is a book. And there's so many of true, especially true Father's words that talks about loving your partner, about loving your family. I always have a saying, I cannot hug myself. And kind of a simple little thing, but very true. Your partner can make you happy. Partner can make you happy. You cannot do it on your own because you can't hug yourself. So we can make super marriages for our next generation. That should be the goal. Make a super marriage. Make a super family. Do it. Okay? Heavenly Parent, I'm glad True Mother's on this earth. I'm glad we're born in the time we can be alive with True Father, some with True Mother. We're doing so well, and let's do better. And I pray in my name, Bruce Burns, bless Central Family. Adieu.
Adieu. Now let us go into unison prayer. Please feel free to turn mute.
Our Heavenly Parent, victorious two parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. How beautiful is this We need to share it with others.
Heavenly Parents, for Bruce Burns,
The ideal.
so present in the so much. Like his words are so clear. Doing this so clear. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parents.
So much to you work so hard. Create that's wonderful I think we need to begin to teach
when we join our relationship with our own We are also provided for mothers and put ourselves.
I think it has to really something I can share my heart.
Realized that she needed to see herself.
Never intended Jesus to be alone.
Life. Empty ourselves again and again. One time. We created us. We created this world. Salvation comes and salvation comes through veins. This thing, giving the parents through veins. Much.
Our Father is the third Father, the Mother is the first begotten daughter, the only begotten daughter. He created this world. Give us the blessing. You wanna
Need to know what we can share.
for this blessing that you give to us. Pray, Heavenly Father, we can pass it to other people. Share this world with people.
Appreciation.
They need to know how you are not to parents of
Think about
people.
that.
To Father, you're not your
And
Father. For your sake, Heavenly Father, the
about
only
Jesus
just
to
country
us, what he was
and
trying
the
to
right
accomplish.
nation in the
Adieu. Thank you, everybody. This will conclude our Northeast morning devotion for today. Thank you all for being here. And again, something I want to leave you all with is what Mr. Burns mentioned in his prayer, which was you cannot hug yourself. So go hug your partner today. Thank God and your parents for your partner today. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day today.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Hannah.
Bye, Kulu
Love
Buds.
you.
Bye, love you.
Nate, have a great day. Hey, John.
Thank you, Naokimi.
How are you?
Good morning, Ginger.
Thank you, Pastor
Dr.
Kylie, have a great
Booyah.
day. Hey, dear
Thank
Blackheart.
you.
everyone.
Nice to see you.
Booyah.
Uncle Hara, have a great day
Morning.
today.